the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my call. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, it's you and
Oh yeah,
me.
Tyler, you can hear us, yes?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
Trying to catch up.
You're my best friend in a world we must defend. Pokemon, our heart's so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em. Gotta catch 'em. Well, every challenge along the way, with courage I will face. I will battle every day to claim my rightful place. So won't you come with me? The time is right. There's no better team. Arm in arm we'll win the fight. It's always been our dream. Pokemon.
So, for funsies, maybe I should, okay, 34, that's what we're at? I'm not going to remember that. I'm just going to do this. Should actually maybe do mic check before. Okay, I can see me. I've got some mic there. How's Brett's mic sound?
I don't know. How is my mic sound?
Oh, that's pretty good.
Ooh.
That might be too much me, though.
There's no such thing, Jesse. It's too much you.
Nicole?
Can you hear me now?
Hey, everybody.
Hell yeah. Hello, Tyler. We're all locked in.
Yeah.
And then we might have an audience. And what sort of response is, do you guys have a bar? Yeah, we've got a bunch of local microbrews and your staples like PBR, Coors Light, and White Claws. LOL, thanks, smiley face. How is that a...
You gotta fix.
But
you gotta fix a smiley face.
Yeah, but
the LOL is confusing as fuck.
No, it's more than confusing. It's ominous. It's
The LOL is like the new so people don't know how to respond. Like LOL, like that's not really laugh out loud worthy. The internet is a shitty place, my friend. I'm sorry.
You're my best friend in a world we must defend.
Well, you have to figure that those people made the internet, so.
Well, sure. I'm trying to be better. One, it's helped a lot of the stress of the last, several years of having zero income. That's gone. So that's nice.
That's always good.
I'm going to start paying debt off again. Debt that I only accrued again, having to live off of cards one more time. So that's what happened last time. Charged all that up, then paid it all back down. Now I just had to charge it all back. Now I'm gonna pay it all back down. And I'm gonna play grown up, and I opened but have yet to contribute to a Roth IRA on Robinhood. So I've got that, and then I'm gonna pretend to do like stock stuff with funds and all those sorts of things.
The nice thing is with a Roth, though, you can take the money out without penalty.
That's very true.
I'm gonna try and gamify money, and maybe that'll make me care. I don't know.
Gamify.
Do you have the 403? Oh no, it's 453, I think, for the state option of the 403B.
Do you get a pension option? Nest egg, like I know the terminology. saw you post that where you're like, yeah, there's nothing I can do here, guys. Yeah, what was it? It was the you mentioned the chocolate allergy bombs away. Oh Jesus, it was the haunting visual. I was on a call when I read that too. And I was like, it's a bad time for me to be on a video.
Bring your friends. It's fun
oh, well, still, I mean, these weren't people that I was counting on necessarily. These are, we still got some pre-sales.
Are these the Google people?
No, because they...
No Google people are coming.
I've never gotten a LL thanks smiley.
It's less dangerous. Here we are now. Entertain us. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now. Entertain I'm worse at what I do best and forgive.
Oh, no. Did not. Yeah.
Blessed our little group. Always been and always will be until the end. Hello.
There's nothing I enjoy more than somebody dicking around and having not prepared in this show that is clearly about it's a homework show. Guys, if you don't want to do a homework show, don't come in here and try and personality your way through it. I am not interested. You were meant to suffer. So do your work, turn it in, and I will grade you. If you pay very close attention to me, you will know your grade throughout the night. And that's the problem. That's the problem with me, is that I'm not one to really mask any of this. I'm exactly what you see in here, and that's kind of a problem because most people are used to dealing with. Hi, welcome.
Happy Good Friday.
Welcome, Internet. Yeah. Oh, good to see you. Good to have you. Oh. Oh, we're here for a gosh darn program. It's the only program this evening, so we can stretch our legs. We can just luxuriate in all of this podcastery. I guess it's still a podcast. I've fallen behind again. I got very busy with a whole other second 40-hour-a-week commitment. So, we'll get to it. All right.
We still love you. I don't know.
I don't. Well, I appreciate that. No, see, I'm trying. I'm not going to be negative.
It's really hard, isn't it? Being a therapist, like, have a very serious heart-to-heart. Like, you need to stop being so negative. You're killing yourself from the inside out.
But see, it's
you know what you're talking about.
It's not necessarily negative. It's an automatic knee-jerk defense mechanism,
which is always healthy.
Yeah. No, it's just self-deprecating. That's where I live. I've got 2 houses there. I shouldn't.
I thought you looked familiar.
You should.
I thought I knew you from somewhere else.
Should only have one. Especially not like next door and with a fence. Why would I put a fence up? Why wouldn't I just have a big backyard? No. I have to have 2 separate homes on Self-Deprecation Street. Because sometimes you just got to get away from yourself.
Oh, boy.
No, it's good. Things are good. I'll keep talking because nobody else is. Hey, guys. How are you? Hi. How's things? Cool.
Doing good.
That's the opposite.
You don't want to ask me.
There
you know
we
how it's
go.
going.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's again. I have to come up with another opening question. So, okay. You know what? Here's something.
Oh, here we go.
I can workshop with you guys. Tyler, you're included too.
Thank you.
Tyler's part of the show, right?
So we're hurtling towards episode 400. Well, and death. Death is slightly after episode 400.
You think?
Right
oh,
before.
No. Oh no! I thought I had something to live for. So it's not like we want to like reboot or rebrand or any of those things. But we're thinking of so we tried this a little bit many years ago to give us more of a oomph out the gate to catch people more than the 15 minutes of how are you doing at the top of the shows.
Word.
So we're thinking of jumping in like, here's the show, here's the people, segment 1, do that, and then intros between 1 and 2, like we did a little while ago. We did that at one point, just to try and hook people in. I don't know, because, you know, after 11 years, I'd like people to start listening to the show. No, that's what's going on. I'm gonna make a hard push in town and globally.
Are we doing it tonight?
To make this
Is this the night that it happens?
This isn't 401, so no.
It could. I mean, it could be just.
You think
the
I'd trust you guys with that?
Oh
no.
shit, that's
No.
fair. That's fair. I wouldn't trust me with that.
But no, we could actually. You know what? Now that I mentioned it, I should have given like a soft trial of that tonight, but we're not going to. But something that we were thinking about doing. You guys have any other repackaging ideas for finally getting this to crackle? Anybody? No? What's wrong with this show? Why do people...
Jesus.
No, let's start with what's... Let's start
Too
with...
confrontational of the show, mostly.
You know what? You might be right. I might be a little needy. But at the same time, last month was 11 years. I'm a little on edge.
You look great, though.
Oh, thank you.
You do. You know.
Even if you don't mean that.
You do.
That's what you need sometimes.
It's a twinkle in your eyes. It might be the blinding lights that are causing that, but there's a
Well,
twinkle.
Yeah. It might also be able to pay bills. And because I haven't... I don't know that I've ever really had like a cubicle life. So when one has a cubicle, you know, you have an office because you're a big shot. You're not in the padded walls that simulate asylum living, but on a smaller scale and more socially.
You're not wrong. That's the worst part. God damn it, Jesse.
Well, but also now having money, I can adorn my cubicle.
Oh.
And it's just becoming stacks on stacks of Funko Pop.
There it goes. Yeah, what's your motif? What guy are you in the office?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you're
Funko
the
Pop guy.
Oh, yeah.
Pop. All right.
Well, I mean, there's one person who apparently they already had very much a Funko title there because, and their focus was a lot more narrow. I'm all over the place. I've got all sorts of. Oh well, no. Oh, it's a she, and they've got all the BTS Funkos apparently.
Very niche. It's more than I can offer.
It smells like weed. I know exactly who it is, too, and I'm not going to name names.
We're just going to get that much funnier.
Yes. How are you guys doing? It's been a long time.
Oh no, it's just that was mostly it. Was I'm partly now having income means that I am splurging. Let's see, I think $250 last month. I had to get the full set of Firefly Pops.
Woo!
Shiny.
And I did finally get myself a Brack as well, which was very important to me. Brack. Space Ghost. Yeah. It was very, very important.
I thought you said brat, like a brat doll.
Yes. So it's just one wall is just lined with Brad Stults. Just
Now he's that guy in the office.
yeah. Yeah.
That's Jesse. He's the new guy. He's also the Brad Stults guy.
Make whatever judgments you'd like based on that. They're all right.
So what's the weirdest office rule you've encountered so far? Official or unofficial?
There's not really anything. I got some heads up when going in.
Oh, that's good.
About a couple people that are apparently not great because someone knew them from when they were there, and they're not that bad. They're incompetent, but they're not that bad as far as people go. But we're not going to talk about my job because I still have 4 more months until I'm bulletproof, Brett. So don't ruin this for me. We can talk all the shit we want on August 1st.
Noted. All
Can
right.
I jump in with a weird rule from the job I just quit?
Sure.
So I worked in direct patient care, and they said we couldn't have any liquids on our desk that are covered, even including water. We have to go down the hall to a separate room that's shut and have our water there. At that point, I was just like, "Fuck this place, I'm done."
Get an IV. It's right there.
There you
What
go.
do you do? Fire you?
Well, but
Possibly could be.
isn't that in a container still? That's
That's a good point.
I mean, it's very contained. It's a very controlled dispersal, but you can still get in that. Just bite it. You ever bite an IV bag? I don't know what's going on right now. I've had 2 sips of lime White Claw.
You're all over the road.
Oh, man. Watch out. Watch out, baby. Daddy's here. Oh, and he's got the belt. Oh, no. That took a turn abruptly and suddenly.
Show got real weird real fast, and I'm here for it. All right.
Everybody remember the clapping of the belt?
Oh, God.
Yeah? Did everybody just shiver a little bit? I think the kids more clapped the belts than the actual parent, because that would add too much whimsy to the abuse. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah? Yeah.
Abuse you or the other thing?
All right, sorry, I had to set that up. I think we're ready to go, so how about we do then? Good to have you. Good to have y'alls. Everybody. Oh, we could play half court 4-on-4 with the audience and the cast. Oh, but Tyler would not have a strong inside game from Colorado. All right, how about we do the thing? Thank you for coming out. Thank you for checking in online. You're all wonderful, smooches.
Roughly 24 to 92 hours ago, Stab's team of comedy scientists commissioned 3 specific humorists to give various potentially comedic takes on several random topics, which they will now perform for the first and likely last time in front of a live studio audience in a show called Stab.
This is the Stab Show, a show like no other, an episode like 392 others. Now, let's introduce tonight's panel. Our first panelist takes zero responsibility for any of the current global crises, but some of the previous ones, all him. He's an amazing writer. It's Brett Stults.
Hello.
Our second panelist runs a charity that will recharge your elderly eels free of charge. She co-hosts the Dear Abby WTF show. It's Nicole Eichenberg. And our third panelist is going to hold on to the last uncurled finger on that monkey's paw until something really cool comes to mind. He's an absolute Stab Show favorite. It's Tyler Kinney. Woo! And I'm your host, Jesse Jones, still not able to transform into even any one kind of animal or robot or animal robot. Welcome to Stab, your first, best, and only choice for radio comedy on a Saturday night at 11 p.m. on terrestrial or internet radio. 11 p.m. Saturday nights on KUTZ 103.1 FM or kutzfm.org. Take a listen. We think you'll enjoy it. Now, let's meet tonight's panel. Hey, Brett.
Hey, Jesse.
Hi there.
How's it going?
Oh, just fucking cartwheel high fives, Brett. Just all the time.
Every time I ask you that question, there's the back part of my brain like, that was the stupidest thing you could say right now. But hey.
I'm fine. I'm on the up.
Hey, there you go.
You know what? This is probably the first week in my new 90-hour work week where I've not been exhausted even one day. So,
cocaine is a hell of a drug. I mean, you're looking pretty good.
Oh, do you think I know anybody in town? Brett.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
Oh, good.
You know,
I mean, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
How last we left you, you had at least one project, if not more, out in the ether.
Yep, got a pilot, horror comedy pilot, shopping that around, did some final revisions on it, got some really good feedback in some rounds of competition. So this is the year we're looking for an agent. So if anybody's an agent here, nobody in the crowd? No. Okay. I thought I would just ask. You never know. Anybody want to be an agent? Anybody want to produce?
No, it's worth asking.
Got a couple $100,000 million lying around? No.
I've been begging people for decades to just take 15% of me forever to just tell me what to do. Just spin me around, point me in a direction, and whatever money shakes out of that, you can scoop up a handful. That's all you. Still, to this day, no one has taken me up on that either. So good luck. Good luck with that. We can manage each other.
Oh my goodness! I love
it. We'll just both just spin around.
Where
no idea
going?
What we're doing. Well, cool.
Yeah.
Glad that's progressing. It sounds like. So good. Good to have.
Actually, I was going to pick your brain if we could possibly do a reading here sometime at the Stab Theater.
Absolutely.
Can
of
I
course.
read a part?
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, and you've also got a professional horror writer sitting next to you if you need a little bit of collab, which is a nice, easy transition over to Nicole Eichenberg. How are you?
Hi.
Well, no, let's stop asking how are you. What have you been up to? No?
Actually, I do have a good answer for that
Okay,
one.
good.
I do write for Malevolent Dark. It's a horror website. I co-host Dear Abby WTF, and Jesse and I co-produce a show called Power Play, where
that's right.
Yes, make improvisers make up slides, or I make the slides and they make up stuff based off the slides.
Yeah,
it's
improvised PowerPoint presentations. It's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's really getting its legs under it.
You have audiences. I'm shocked.
I know. That's not something we should be shocked by. But here we are. Yeah, no, that's a lot of fun. Dear Abby's a lot of fun. Any other projects, fun stuff going on? The website. How is the website? You keep mentioning it. You posting stuff there regularly, or how's the rotation on that?
The guy is behind that runs the site on posting things. I just wrote an article on why they shouldn't have remade The Crow and how terrible it's going to be, so that should be coming out soon, hopefully.
Sure. That's a very unique hot take. I'm sure you've got an extra spin on it that the other hundreds of thousands of people reacting to the trailer haven't had. No, I believe you will, because you're Nicole Eichenberg and you're wonderful.
Thank you.
Well, awesome. So what's the site again so that people can check it out? What's the site again?
Oh, malevolentdark.com.
Okay, there we go. Cool. Check that out. Enjoy more of Nicole. Hey, Tyler.
Hi, Jesse.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Thank you for having me.
Always. This is the end of. Well, I mean, for now, I'm just saying. We actually thought ahead and booked Tyler for like 3 months back to back, because I thought, well, why just get one in here and then forget to do bookings for several months and then to have this gap? No, instead we've had a mini residency for Tyler here. So that's been nice. Hopefully you were less haggard these last couple days than last month when when a lot of shit was apparently going down.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're good.
Cool. Has the Dad Grass band gotten any gigs?
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm playing in like an emo like a 2010 style like emo band. Like
Wait, now it keeps morphing. I thought we were
I'm in a couple of things.
Okay.
I'm playing steel guitar for like a very breathy man.
All right. So
my 20-year plan is on track. By the time I'm 60,
well,
I'll be a crusty old guy in the back of something.
No. No, you're absolutely still on track to be the steel guitar player at the popular music open mic that everybody calls up to play during their sets. That's a I mean, you're free drinks for life, is all I'm saying.
Yeah. You have to die doing something.
Yeah. It's better than just curled up and drowning in your own regret. Okay. So are we sure it's not like officially shoegaze? I mean, you're talking emo here.
No,
but
it's like I say emo as a shorthand. You know what I mean? Like that. Like there was like 3 years there where you could like lock yourself in a cabin with a 4-track and record a bunch of songs.
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
are we in like stomp clap Mumford territory, or are we
more like Iron and Wine?
Okay.
Okay. What's that guy who stabbed himself in the heart?
Okay. Kind of
Elliott Smith.
Sure. Kind of mountain goaty, kind of in that.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right.
But I love it.
All right. Cool. Well, awesome. Glad you've got like
Timberline on the internet if you're looking.
Oh shit! Oh, we got to get those links. All right. Well, I'm glad you got some outlets. Besides this one, we've been your only outlet for too long.
Far too long.
All right, let's get this going. It's segment 1. It's reorganization. Why do I even have to scroll up? I know what it is. Oh, but it's a different one. We at Stab like to think this show, this place, and everything we do is a BFD. Some may argue that point, but we refuse to hear that kind of negative talk. We are, in fact, a BFD or big fucking deal. But let's quickly forget what I just told you BFD may or may not stand for, and instead give us who or what else BFD might stand for or represent to you, Brett Stults. Let's hear your BFD.
Holy snozberries! On Earth, from Roald Dahl's crumbling estate comes the much-anticipated sequel to a childhood classic. Visit with old friends like Blood Bottler, Flesh Lump Eater, and everyone's favorite Royal Dream Blower. Yes, these are all real character names. Let the hijinks ensue with rides on a snozcumber while whiz-popping. Yes, all of these classic memories from Roald Dahl's BFG make a triumphant return in BFD, the Big Friendly Dick. No, he's not a jerk. He's just a giant penis.
Oh.
BFD, the Big Friendly Dick, coming to a bookstore near you.
Oh, well, didn't even... How did I miss that one? How did I... Thank you
for ruining your childhood?
Oh, no, I wasn't much of a reader as a kid. Still not. I can barely get through these. As I've demonstrated for years now. Thank you, Brett.
Hey, thank you.
No, thank you. Nicole, what do you have in way of a BFD?
Black feather doves.
Mm.
For when you're goth and having a wedding and you can't release white doves because they're not goth.
Sure.
Or you could have them sit on your shoulder like you're an antagonist in a Stephen King novel.
Yeah.
Or for when you're clinically depressed, black feather doves are the perfect bird for you. It's not like that Prince song about doves. This one is hardcore. It's a stomp clap.
Mm.
Black feather doves available at goth pet stores everywhere or when you're clinically depressed.
All right. All right. So far, show's taking a decided goth tinge. Tint and hue, as it were. So those aren't just crows?
Oh shit, I forgot about those.
I'm just checking. I don't know.
I wasted so much money, fuck.
I mean, if you want to airbrush a bunch of doves, that's on you. But I think they've already got those, is all I'm saying. You know, whatever makes you happy, really. And Tyler, speaking of whatever makes us happy, Tyler, let's hear your BFD.
It stands for bring the fucking defibrillator. And it's what I say to my boys when we're gonna get really crazy that night. Like, when I was young, a night of partying meant anything could happen. And now that I'm not young, I realize that there was always one thing that probably wouldn't happen: a cardiac event. And now when I party with the boys, literally anything can happen, including myocardial infarction with a loss of blood flow to the brain. So the next time I want to drink 4 or 9 White Claws with the boys while taking allergy medication, remember, BFD, bring the fucking defibrillator.
All right. Yeah. All right. Oh, man, that is a party. I just want to be on like a cart. I don't want like the briefcase ones. I want it to have to be on a wobbly metal cart. Yeah. Yeah. So that it is hell getting across the street. Those stupid little wheels on asphalt, that's not going to work.
Like a sexy nurse, but like from the 60s, so she's like 75 now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pushing it, you know?
Yeah. Just a night you really have to work for. You want this fucking party? You got to earn this fucking party. Oh, quickly through reorganization. So let's get to segment 2. It's bulletin board. How do you let people know about things nowadays? Lots of people are smartly abandoning the trash fire of Facebook. Twix is a hellscape of screaming man babies. You can join Stab's Discord. That's cool. But otherwise, the only other reliable social communication system to stand the test of time is the trusty bulletin board. Cork for life! And in bulletin board, you're asked to give us 3 things you might find on a bulletin board hung in the break room of the physical manifestation of a specific imaginary place or concept. It'll make sense. Give me a second. Today's largely imaginary place or fantastical concept is the break room of the world headquarters of White Woman Drunk. So if there was a woo girl kitchenette that we could go to in the headquarters of White Woman Drunk, tell us what you might find on the break room bulletin board thereof. So we'll go 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3 times around. Brett Stults, let's hear your first item on the White Woman Drunk bulletin board.
Hey, mama. Hubby's turning the big 4-0, and we're looking for a hot mama to spice things up and make this duo into a 3-0-some. Must be disease and drug-free, 420 friendly.
Oh, well, that's a given, you would think, but it's always good to put that on there.
Get that in print.
Sure.
Get it in print.
Yeah. So that it's in writing and you can hold it.
You know exactly what's going on. Look, I said no drugs, but 420 friendly.
Yes.
Put the magic mushrooms away.
Oh, well, all right. All right, mama. Nicole, hey, how about your first White Woman Drunk bulletin board item?
Misconnections. The woman I met in the staff bathroom yesterday evening. You gave me a tampon when I needed one. You're my very best friend. I want you to be a bridesmaid at my wedding. I'm not engaged, though. Why doesn't anybody love me?
Oh, that was the full White Woman Drunk roller coaster. In one sentence. Oh, perfectly encapsulated. Tyler, your first of 3 White Woman Drunk bathroom bulletin board items.
It's a It's a sign for a lost and found, and it says, "Found one Stanley tumbler full of white wine vomit on the roof of a lime green Kia Soul."
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I guess the humor there comes from it's on top of her car.
Well,
so why even make the sign?
Well, they just found it on the Kia. They brought it in. But why would you? There's all the street. Why would you throw up in your Stanley tumbler? I don't understand.
I guess that might also be part of the humor. I don't know.
No,
let me know. Let me know when it's part of the humor.
No, I get it. It's white woman drunk. Obviously, the vomit has to be somewhere. Brett, second time around. White woman drunk. Bulletin board item 2. Go.
Girl, your freedom's in trouble. Join Mamas for Liberty so we can be free from things we don't want to understand, like books.
Oh, fucking books.
Fucking books are
That's
the
how
worst.
the patriarchy controls you, mama.
Patriarchy? More like page-riarchy.
Oh,
God, I'm so good. White claw me, bitch.
Oh, Lord. Somebody take 10 to 20% of this man's income. Someone guide this missile. Thank
Jesse,
you.
will you guide my missile?
I can't. My missile's all willy-nilly itself. If I had a guidance system, don't you think I'd be using it? Nicole! White woman drunk, item 2, go.
Reminder, if you become injured as a result of getting on your desk and twerking to the new Beyonce album, I know it's country, but you can twerk to country. Just trust me on this one.
Yeah.
It did not count under workman's comp. We all remember last Cinco de Mayo when Madison fell and got a concussion.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. The impact changed 2 of the I's to Y's in Madison's name.
That's actually how I spelled it in my phone.
I'm so happy to hear that.
That was my question. How did you spell Madison? So,
yeah. Thank you, Nicole. Tyler, second time around, white woman drunk bulletin board.
It's a poster that reads, "Fireball Friday, 1 p.m., front parking lot, lime green Kia Soul. Don't be a snitch. Signed, Fun Deborah."
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know you're in for a good parking lot time with Fun Deborah. Not bitch Deborah. We don't call her that, but we call her that. Brett, let's start wrapping up bulletin boarding with your third of 3 from White Woman Drunk.
buried behind flyers for collectible Starbucks tumblers for sale is what we've really been looking for. A sign of peace and a cry for help. An AA meeting flyer. BYOS, bring your own sponsor.
Yeah. Yeah. Do they ever look for help? Isn't that what makes it
Do they
fun?
have an actual bulletin board? Like, I don't know.
I'm just, okay, you know what? Touche.
I'm just, maybe they do look for help, and maybe
to
it's...
the motherfucking Shay, Brett Stults. Thank you.
I'm never going to be asked back on the show now, am I?
Oh,
shit.
I wind up hating you after every show, and you keep coming back. So
It's funny how that works. Funny how that works.
thank you, Brett. Hey, Nicole. Item 3,
Hi.
white woman drunk bullet board.
Please remember the dress code and what is and is not appropriate to wear in the workplace. Jennifer, I love your red mini dress, but it rides up to your waist. You look like Winnie the Pooh's slutty cousin.
You say that like it's a bad thing. Plus, he's in the public domain now, so wait for those videos to start rolling up. Nope, I'm going to stop trying to come up with titles. In Winnie's Pooh. Okay. Sorry. Tyler, let's finish up some a bulletin board, and your third of 3 from the white woman drunk bulletin board.
It's a sign that reads, "Okay, who stole my phone? I just put it down and somebody took it. Phones don't just disappear. Please, I'm serious. I need it back. I made the phone case out of the ashes of my dead dog. Oh, there it is. Never mind. And it's signed Bitch Deborah.
Son of a bitch. Oh. So, did I was Bitch Deborah already in there, or did I?
It was Fun Deborah and not Fun Deborah,
okay.
and I just.
All right, good.
Yeah,
I was worried I stepped on Bitch Deborah.
No.
And you do not want to do that. Oh.
No.
I'd be hell to pay. All right, segment 3. Cruising right along. It's Sell It on Craigslist. Craigslist! You can find anything if you're willing to hold your nose and ignore the slimy underbelly of the marketplace you're browsing. It's like a yard sale, but brought to your door from every corner of the globe. And in Sell It on Craigslist, you're asked to give us your Craigslist postings trying to sell the following things. So let's rejoin the animal kingdom and rid ourselves of some of this crap. I forgot I changed the rest of the intro, but that was the line from the previous one that I forgot might be necessary to change. So it didn't match, is why I'm saying it. I could have not pointed that out. You wouldn't have known.
We'll fix it in post.
So let's hear your ads. For whatever you got that I gave you, let's hear them. Brett Stults. Oh, okay, yeah. It was just on the list. I don't know. I mean, just saying. You got this one. For whatever reason. Just randomly.
I'm cool with that.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know why I'm being defensive right now.
Yeah, I'm like,
Brett.
is it a veiled fat guy joke you're going for
No.
right there? Because it's not really working.
No,
it's
because-
not landing. It's just...
No, because there was sandwich talk earlier, so I didn't know if that it felt. I don't know.
You're
But
okay.
What
Shh,
matters
we're all friends
is
here.
you've got this, and I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, shit.
That's what I was getting to.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Hey. Hey, man. You looking for a sandwich?
Hold on. I haven't introduced it yet.
I thought that's what we were just doing. Jesus Christ.
I was right there. I was on the cusp. Brett Stults, let's hear your Craigslist posting for all your kick-ass sandwich recipes.
I ruined the good intro.
That's
Okay,
all right.
See how it is. Hey, man.
Hmm?
Hey.
Huh?
You looking for a sandwich?
Maybe.
Then you came to the right place.
Oh.
But before I can tell you how to loaf that bread and what to spread, I'm going to need to see some BLT. Booty, loving, or touching. You want a PBJ? Then you better put up some porn, Bitcoin, and joints. A Reuben? You got to be Reuben up on me first. 3 recipes for $5, 9 for $16, 11 for $28, or best offer.
Okay. Sorry, now you got me doing the math.
Therein lies the true humor right there. I don't understand math.
9 for 16 or 11 for 28. I would stop at 9, unless those other two are
You don't know if
$6
they're just-
recipes. I don't know.
Just saying.
I don't know.
A Reuben was mentioned. One of those
Sure.
could be a Reuben recipe. You never know.
Oh, okay, I've never had.
Can I change that for you? Can I cook for you?
Well, I mean, I stay in a very narrow lane of breads.
So you're not a fan of the Russian rye or the Jewish rye bread? You don't like rye bread?
Never gotten down.
What is your preferred bread?
Like if I'm gonna get fancy, I'll go as high as Dutch Crunch. That's
Little tingle for the roof of your mouth right there. I like
Sure.
it. There you go.
Yeah.
Get a state job and you're all fancy with your Dutch
well.
Crush.
I was
This asshole over here.
living that life. Thank you, Brett.
Dutch crunch.
Thank you, Nicole. Let's hear your post, your Craigslist posting, selling your portfolio of Sims properties.
All right. Number 1. Windowless and doorless room with 1 occupant.
Mm-hmm.
Contains a large fireplace if you want to burn this motherfucker down and collect the insurance money.
Sure. Oh.
Oh, are we doing all of them at once?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
this is not broken up. This
Awesome,
is your
cool.
full ad.
All right. 1 bathroom, 1 bedroom apartment with a woman going through postpartum depression and her baby. Who's the father? Nobody knows. Why is the baby crying? Why is the baby in the oven? Go get it!
Oh. Okay.
All right. Spacious cottage house with pool available. No pool ladder, though. No throw the baby in the pool.
I mean, I brought this on us. I did this. Is that everybody? That's the whole portfolio? Okay, good. Yeah, I guess that is what we did most. Trap someone in a room that they can't escape so they can piss themselves to death. And exactly, delete the ladder and then die of exhaustion in the pool. Oh, Sims, you really brought the sociopaths out of us. You've shown that light into the dark corners that we kind of knew were there. Thank you, Nicole.
You're welcome.
Hey, Tyler.
Hi.
I've felt like this entire time that I've given this to you before, but I hope not. But let's hear your ad selling your failed food truck.
For sale, one unpermitted food truck and its contents. Flaming Terry's No Rules Barbecue is sadly no more. It was a wild ride while it lasted, but we went a little hard on the no rules theme, and so now we need money for my wife's skin grafts. She's been a real brave girl. She was never the belle of the ball, but now, well, she's just been a real brave girl. Anyway, this baby is crammed with everything you need to turn red meat brown, or even black, and then you can sell that meat out of a hole I cut in the side. Sale includes unpermittable truck, grill, smoker, deep fryer, shallow fryer, oven, Dutch oven, haha, spit roast, haha, hibachi, a spinning gyro thing, one of the burger conveyor belts from a Burger King, and a pottery kiln. You're going to want to light this thing with a lighter taped to a broomstick while standing outside. Because this food truck can get fussy. And when it gets fussy, people need skin grafts. Let me repeat. This is an unpermittable food truck. But keep your business to the biker rallies, church carnivals, and cockfights, and nobody's going to mess with you. She runs great, but she isn't pretty. Like my wife, who very much needs skin grafts. So the truck is priced to move.
Oh, fuck. Oh. Of all of that, I'm not sure why the shallow fryer is what stuck out to me most. Deep fryer, shallow fryer, above ground fryer. I don't know. Oh, and yeah, one of those spinning gyro things. You know, you can carve meat off of it. And the mind just races with how it's unpermittable. You decide. Because it requires so many. All right, segment 4. Sorry, I got to reel myself back in. I just enjoy the show too much, guys. I'm sorry. I would hope I do after all these years. Oh, that fire is still there, guys. And it's all over Deborah. Segment 4, Toyify It. We don't trot this out often, so let's see what you guys got. Let's see if you understood. That's what I always worry in my descriptions. Just because we're all grown up, you know, physically, not necessarily mentally, doesn't mean we can't still play with toys. But now for our sophisticated grown-upness, we need a new kind of action figures and play sets. In Toyify It, it's your task to come up with the action figure, playsets, games, toys, and other collectively sold separately items for these everyday situations, scenarios, or concepts. So, Brett.
Yes.
Let's hear your toys or games or what have yous for ghosting somebody.
From the makers of Your Canadian Girlfriend and Mansplain, you see, Nicole, it's a game. Comes Ghosted. You have every right to kick me later on when we leave.
Later on, how about now?
Do it. Ghosted, the ghosting board game. Roll the dice, move your piece, draw a card, and wait. Will they call you? Oh, I'm sure they're just busy.
They've left your last text on red since Monday. Maybe they're sick. Roll the dice. Move your piece. Draw another card. Oh, check their social media. Oh, no. Wah, wah. They went out with their roommate when they said they're taking care of their dying great aunt. It looks like you've been ghosted. Ghosted is the game where everyone loses no matter what happens.
Oh, okay. You ended on a Willie Travis comma. I wasn't sure. Thought there was more there, but no.
No, I've learned well from Willie. On
Yeah,
that one.
yeah. Leaves you.
And man, I hate to tell you how segment 5 is going to end, but
Oh no. I mean, huh? Oh, Willie Travis. Leave him wanting some at all. We love Willie around here. Nicole, thank you, Brett. Firstly, thank you. Nicole, this is unfortunately far too up your alley, but I thought, you know what? Let's let you vent a little bit. Nicole, let's hear your toys, games themed around doctor's appointments.
Doctor's appointment, Bratz dolls. Watch Sasha perform surgery on Yasmin. Fiona nurses Jade back to health. Do any of these dolls go to medical school? Who cares? Do they have any medical equipment? Yeah, there's a stethoscope in the box. By the way, your bill is $5,295,345.
Oh.
Now let's go get sushi, bitches.
Oh. All right. Oh. Each doll comes with a bill. And numbers to health insurance offices that are no longer there. They're just transfer you all night. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you. Hey, Tyler, let's wrap up some toyifying. Okay. Let's everybody just... Anybody want another drink before we get to to this one? Tyler, let's hear your toys, games, play sets, what have yous for an overachieving child all grown up.
Hey, kids. You know that kid in class who's good at everything? You want to see all the amazing things he'll achieve in his life? Get the hyper-realistic in-action figure of a man working the desk at a storage facility, because being the brightest fifth grader doesn't mean shit. Sure, he played the French horn at the state level in middle school, and he barely studied for the SATs, but now he manages a storage facility in a part of town that doesn't have a name. It's a marathon, not a sprint, Kevin. Get the Jack-in-the-Box accessories sold separately. Now kids can play Peek Too Soon. Like peekaboo.
Oh, sure.
Right? You crank the handle on the side, and instead of Pop Goes the Weasel, it plays a montage of compliments from parents and teachers, applause at an award ceremony, and then pop! Out pops a doughy guy smoking weed out of a Monster Energy can in a darkened storage facility hallway. Comes with bad posture action, functioning enough alcoholism, a real working Reddit account, and a novel masturbation grip. The overachieving child all grown up, in-action figure, and Jack-in-the-Box playset, because the tallest blade of grass is always the first to be cut down.
Yay!
Oh, I should have had that ready.
Can I add a tag onto that?
Sure.
I went to college on an academic scholarship, and now I'm sitting on a stage in a comedy club that seats 20 people telling jokes.
Hey,
So
I own it. And I was in gate. So, yeah. And every year I get a letter asking for $79 to renew my Mensa membership. Everybody here can go fuck yourselves. Or it's $1,300 for a lifetime membership if I want to spring for that.
You should put a jar by the register there.
Jesse's
Yeah.
Mensa Fund.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesse.
That'd be nice.
Renew his Mensa.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. I hear, I've never gone to like any events or anything. I hear that it's a nightmare. People that have gone to actual men's events. And it seems like it would be. Segment 5, it's Podcast It. Let's wrap up this gosh darn program. Did you know you're listening to a podcast right now? No? Well, then I'm not doing my job of promoting this thing, which is fair to say. But while podcasts are everywhere and about everything, we still think there's some areas underrepresented by the medium. And so it is in podcasts. You've been asked to give us your rundowns or recaps of the podcasts you might hear from these various persons, things, or what have yous on these specific niche subjects. Brett Stults figured you might enjoy this. We'll see. I don't know. I hope you had fun. Brett, let's hear your rundown recap of a podcast from the world of the Zelda games.
Hey, it's your boy, Skull Kid, coming at you live from the Lon Ranch studio with another episode of How High Rule, the only podcast in the land bringing truth about the Triforce, the royal family, and where to find all those fairy fountains. Today's episode is brought to you by Deku Nuts. When I need to focus and get ish done, I pop a couple Deku Nuts and their magical properties numb my brain and tune out all of these pesky distractions. The only nuts I put in my mouth are Deku Nuts and Happy Mask. In a world where masks can mean life or death, why settle for a mask that doesn't leave you smiling and satisfied? Treat yourself with a Happy Mask. There's a lot going on these days. Trouble's brewing in the sacred realm. Unemployment is at all-time high, and Ganon's making another comeback. I don't know what we're going to do here, folks. I'm getting a little worried here. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, we got a caller on the air! Caller, are you there? Oh, hey, love the show, SK. Love it so much. Oh, thank you. This is going to get real weird for everybody else real fast. Sorry. Just doing two voices at the same time.
No, do it.
Thank you. The kind words. Where are you calling from, caller? The Temple of Time. I'm a groundskeeper. Right on. What's good with you? Man, I want to know what's going on with that little asshole running around breaking all these clay pots. My old man was a potter, so I know how hard it is to throw and fire a proper pot. But then this little shithead comes tearing through town, tossing pots, looking for rupees and shit. Oh, man, you're talking about Link, the self-proclaimed hero of time. Fuck that green cap wearing motherfucker. He thinks he's hot shit because he saved Hyrule all those times, but if he keeps saving the world, then why does Ganon keep on coming back, huh? That's a good question, man. You know what I think? I think all this Ganon shit is just a false flag being run by the royal family. For real? Yeah, man. Those assholes are always looking for another way to stick it to us. Every time Ganon starts making trouble, there's new treasure to be found and new weapons to forge. This is some serious military-industrial complex bullshit. Let me get this straight, caller. You're saying the royal family is willingly putting the lives of countless people in jeopardy just to strengthen their hold over us? More like a chokehold, but you get the idea. Man, that's wild. That's Breath of the Wild. Thanks, caller. Now, our first guest has a daring tell-all coming out about raising everyone's favorite princess. That's right, Impa is joining us in the studio today. But first, a message from our sponsor. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this Minish Cap condom with you.
Oh, I could listen to that all day.
I was like, I can write a whole script right
I
now.
imagine.
I hope Jesse's cool with 45 minutes of me
Please.
just doing this.
Oh, you weren't even scratching Jeff Brown territory. You are fine.
Touche, my friend. Touche.
You are perfectly fine. Brett, so good. Thank you. How could people get more Brett Stults in their lives should they so choose such a thing?
Stab. They can find me on Stab.
It's true.
Stab
true.
Theater.
Yeah.
It's a podcast.
It
and
is.
a YouTube. And a Twitch.
So many things with the same name. It doesn't make it difficult. All right. Well, cool.
Yeah, thanks.
Then just see Brett that way. I'm fine with that.
That works for me.
Yeah. We're not driving people away. We're driving people to.
Aww.
Thanks. Well, always good to have you, Brett. So good.
Thanks for
so
having me.
good. Nicole, hi there.
Hi.
Let's see what we've got from you for this. Let's hear your rundown recap of this podcast. A show titled Never Not Grindin'.
My show has no intro music.
That's all right.
I was too busy grinding.
Yeah.
Welcome to Never Not Grinding, the podcast about working yourself to death. Our special guest today is your boss who wants you to work 18-hour days, 7 days a week. No problem. You went to college on an academic scholarship. You can do this. Never mind your salary is so low you have to sell foot pics on the internet to pay your bills. They'll surely notice how hard you're working and give you a promotion. You just can't drink water at your desk. Also, you don't have a retirement plan or health insurance or a pension.
Yay! Again. Fuck. Sorry, Nicole. But I am very happy that we do give you this outlet.
Thank you.
Because it feels like otherwise it would just build up and fester there. So hopefully you're getting some of this off your chest. Nicole, hey, how can people enjoy more of what it is Nicole Eichenberg brings to that table?
You can find me on pretty much everything at Nicole is just okay. I write for Malevolent Dark. I'm sure you can agree you've seen this show tonight.
Come.
I wrote an article from Malevolent Dark about my ranking of the Hellraiser movies. Number 2 is the best, as we all know.
Okay.
And I am a host of Dear Abby WTF at this place, third Saturdays at 10:30 p.m. or so.
I believe that's right.
And the fourth Saturday is around 10:30 p.m. Jesse and I have that show about PowerPoints. It's very fun. Jesse has an alter ego he plays, and he's hilarious.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. Power play. It's improv. Improvisers have to improvise a PowerPoint presentation with slides that they've never seen. So it's a lot of fun. Thank you, Nicole. And Tyler, before we wrap this up, how can people, like, not locally maybe get some of that sweet Tyler, not going to all the dive bars in town? How can people enjoy more Tyler Kinney?
I'm on SoundCloud at Couch Dracula. And, you can listen to me recording songs on my iPhone. That's about it.
Yeah. No, I glanced over there. You got a growing handful of followers over there. So that's good.
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay, so the only thing I can do at work right now is just write prompts all day. So I'll just all day just be click-clacking prompt ideas into a file. And so I wrote this completely independent of thinking about Tyler. And then I remembered, oh, shit! Because we actually kind of did this. It's kind of, sort of, and Tyler's done it a couple times. But let's hear your recap, rundown of a podcast about competitive crying matches.
Welcome, Spurts fans. You're listening to the Sobcast, where we wail about all the booiest whoos and the tastiest tears from this wet week in competitive crying. Sit back and slurp up the sloppiest sad squirts of the sport. It's been an eventful Weeptober, with Moaning Mark taking the teardrop over lip-trembling Terry at the Ball Bowl. Let's go to the wine line for your reaction. We got a switchboard full of tear jerks ready to boo-hoo their saddest sad shits into their tear toilets of their telephones. Sob Slob from San Diego. You are on the competitive crying wine line. That is a truly mournful wail. But you're going to have to use clear English words if we're going to have a dialogue, Sob Slob. So I got to flush this tissue. Flushing sound effect.
Sure.
Thank you for bawling in. Well, that's been the Sobcast. Keep your feet on the ground and your tears in the octagon. Y'all a bunch of bitches. Enjoy the BetterHelp ads.
Oh, Lordy. And Stab is over. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And, of course, a special thank you to our amazing panel, Brett Stults, Nicole Eichenberg, and Tyler Kinney. Now, did you just find your new obsession in the Stab Show? Well, let's help feed that. Just subscribe to Stab on the podcast provider of your choice, be it Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or the Good Pods app for this and, I shit you not, 392 other episodes of this show. Or, if you need to see the show live as it happens, just come on down to Stab Comedy Theater or tune in to Stab TV on Twitch Friday nights at 7:30. And that's absolutely a thing that can happen. But, sadly, that's all we got for you tonight. So until next time, I've been your host, Jesse Jones, saying, if you want to do something, do it the best you can. And if you don't want to do something, don't let somebody make you. You do you, boo. Good night. I can end on a positive note. Thank you, guys. Thanks for coming out. Thanks so much. Normally, we've got to wrap stuff up and get ready for a show at 9. Not tonight. It's a fifth weekend, so we didn't book anything extra. So we're done. You can join us back here tomorrow. We've got 2 special shows. Like I say, it is a 5th weekend, so we've got special shows that only really come out on those 5th weekends. So tomorrow at 8, it's Squeak. It's the clean comedy show. Just because it doesn't have any swears doesn't mean it's not still funny. And then 9 o'clock, kind of the exact opposite. It's strip comedy. It is what it sounds like. If they're not funny, we got to take something off. So that's what we got tomorrow. Check out stabcomedytheater.com for our full calendar of events. We're live in person Thursdays through Sundays, and we stream everything we do 6 nights a week. Thank you, guys. See you next time. All right. So do we have a crowd here that I can send somewhere? You guys, you don't have to. You can get up. But let's see. Yeah, we got some folk.
I'm going to sit here until tomorrow night, actually.
Well? We got Troy playing some games. We got Booty Mashup is always a good time. We got Comedy Hub. You know what? We haven't sent over to Comedy Hub in a while. Let's see if they even remember us. And Tyler's gone so quickly. That happens. So let's send over to Comedy Hub and continue your comedy night. See you guys back here tomorrow. Have a good night. All right. Thank you, guys. Good stuff. Yeah. Hope to see you again. Well, thank you guys for popping in. Didn't have anything tonight? Nobody playing somewhere? Well, awesome. Glad to... Good night, guys. Now, glad to be your option. All right. Oh, you! Oh, this fucking guy! All right, good stuff.